Hey there, welcome to Block Pixel Artistry, and welcome to another episode of Radio Artistry. So, as many of you know, mobs are actually being revealed this week for the mob vote for Minecraft Live. And the first one that was revealed was the Glare, which is a very interesting, mossy, kind of lush caves looking mob. I quite like it. I think it's kind of a fun looking mob, and with Radio Artistry, I kind of wanted to think of some, simple concepts, kind of come up with something that, maybe go beyond a little bit what was described in the little pixel animation with Agnes, and just kind of explore some concepts and things. So as you can see, this is what the glare looks like here, and it is a very lush cave type of looking mob, which is very cool, and that actually inspired an idea that I'll talk about in a little bit. But just to give some backstory to the Glare mob, basically it's a mob that is like a in-game way for you to know what light levels are where, so that way you know where to spawn proof what. So basically Minecraft is changing up the mob spawning mechanics. That's basically because they didn't think it was good game design to have to go into like F3 to see what the light levels were, to see what was spawn proof and what wasn't. So this is kind of like a fun in-game way. Well, I don't even know if I even explained the glare yet. The glare is basically a mob that doesn't like darkness, and it will get grumpy, and it will kind of fly to areas where mobs can spawn. And you can tame this mob. I mean, Agnes said that you can bring this mob with you, so that makes me think that you can tame it, because what other mobs will follow you unless they've been tamed? And so this is kind of a cool in-game way for you to be able to know what is spawn-proof and what's not. So this mob will kind of fly to those areas where mobs can spawn, and it'll kind of get grumpy and be like, "Urgh," something like that. That's kind of a cool in-game way to be able to spawn proof your builds and things like that, which is fun. I wanted to talk about a very simple concept because as these mob what are they called? Mob trailers roll out, I want to try to hopefully do these in the same day, which I think would be a lot of fun. It's very spontaneous. That's what's great, I think, about Radio Artistry. But just to talk about one simple concept that I had was, because the Glare is a very lush cave type looking mob, and Agnes didn't necessarily specify how you tame the Glare, but I was thinking that the way you could tame it would be to use a berry from a berry bush. And the reason I think this would be cool is because berry bushes are above the caves, and the Glare is supposedly in the caves, which I think is kind of like night and day, and it kind of works together. And what I kind of like about that idea is that perhaps the Glare can actually grow glowberries, except it kind of needs a little bit of prompting, in order to grow the glowberries. Perhaps you need to tame it first, and then it has the ability to grow the glowberries. So basically the Glare could become almost like a mobile transportation like pet that could carry a type of food source, and if you ever want a glowberry, the Glare's like, take some glowberries, and it's almost like a mobile food source, which we haven't seen in Minecraft, and I think that actually might be kind of cool. But I think using a berry would be a good way to prompt the Glare to be able to grow glowberries. And it's almost it kind of connects the idea of berries, and it seems to me kind of like a good item that would, it's late. But one other concept that I had for the Glare is actually almost like a vanilla dynamic light source, but not a dynamic light source in the way that you might be thinking. I was thinking that once you tame the Glare, basically with the berry from the berry bush, basically it could have like two different modes. The Glare could have two different modes, and one mode might be look for places where mobs could spawn, and that you need to light up, that kind of thing. And another mode could be like glowberry light up functionality. I need to think of a better word than that. But basically, when you switch the Glare from mob proofing mode, I suppose, the Glare would then follow you like normal when you switch it to glowberry mode, let's say. And basically, if you're in caves or you're mining, let's say you find some coal or you find some diamonds, basically the Glare would either kind of place itself on the ground or place it someplace near you. And once it did so, it would be almost like a self-placing light source, and it would emit the light from the glowberries. And when it's not emitting light, it could glow, say like the glow squid does, and kind of have that like lit up pixels, that you can still see in the dark, like a tamed pet that would light up where, like if you stopped, basically it would place itself wherever it is near you and kind of light up the area around you, and you wouldn't have to put down a torch. And when you move, it would follow you wherever you go. So I hope I brought some good ideas to the Glare. I feel like it's been a long day. And I wanted to get this video out. I thought it would be really cool if I could do it in the same day that the Glare was revealed. I thought that would be really fun. So what do you think of the glare? I'm very excited to see what the other mobs are, as I'm sure all of you are as well. So those are my few quick ideas for the glare. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Radio Artistry, and I hope you have a good one.